Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new video, and today we have another Star Wars video for you.
Yeah, it's best places to sniper and best classes part 2, and we are redoing part 2 in case you didn't know, just for you guys because I haven't got many views, so we thought we'd do it for you and show you some new things as well.
Also guys, part 1 is growing so fast, the views are gaining so much views. It's nearly on 500, so if you could help make that video, get that milestone, and also please help with this video as well, your help is most appreciated.
Yeah, well, thank you loads and that, guys. So yeah, let's get on with it. First of all, if you couldn't tell, I have a shield on now. I'm not sure if I had a shield on before in the other video, but now I do because I found them to be not amazing, but you can upgrade them and that. If you missed how to use skill points and that, then check out our video. But anyways, let's show you some sniper places. Well, and this in the course, like a lot of them does, it changes round. So on this, and I'd try to say, keep out of the way if you are going to try sniper on the Death Star, because on the Death Star, you know, everyone's quite close range and that, as you can see. So yeah, try and keep away from the objective and that, so you're not injured. But obviously, do try and shoot and that to be part of it to gain yourself battle points. But yeah, there isn't really many sniper places. It's just best to try and hard on this then, because if you're close range, it's no really good match for any other class, I'd say. On this instance, they're real close range. So yeah, that's pretty much the specialist for the Death Star. But of course, do try and get some jump packs, because you can get even further on high things and that, and they do real good ambushes with them. So without further ado, let's move on to our next map. Hi guys, here we are on Crait, and Crait's the new one and that. I didn't get a chance to be a specialist because it literally just begun, so we are just going to respawn and we are going to become a specialist. On this end, a little tip: if you want to get battle points, try and become a ski speeder, because when you're actually shooting at the walker on them, once it's activated, it can actually give you a lot of battle points. Sorry, couldn't get it out then. But on this end, it is an amazing place for snipers. Literally, their side has so many snipers out, and your side has so many out. It's like impossible to find like anyone sometimes, with all the things that are happening. If you didn't know, on this, and it is a new map what has come out. Yeah, and it is really fun, and so let's go on with the places. Okay guys, I just put my shield on to get out there a bit more. And here we are. Here's one of the sniper places. It's probably best to get a bit further back in it and that, but there is so many places for them on that side, and so many holes and ditches what you can run into. So this place is like a sniper's dream. But of course, once you are in the open though, they will be sniping and that, not just with like they're specialists. Of course, a lot of them do use heavies and that, because heavies can give you a few points. Once one of the walkers comes up, it's probably best to try and get it to get a lot of points, because you know you like getting battle points and that, you need to get battle points. So yeah, you could go into detail for hours and hours about the amount of sniper places, but there's so many ditches and that all over. So let's get on with our next map. Okay guys, here we are on Tatooine, Mos Eisley. This one is one of my favourite maps in the games. It does have a lot of sniper places, that depends where you want to defend. I will show you some junkyard ones, because these ones I feel are the best ones. because you can hide lots of places on the roof and that in this end. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with it. Depending on where you start and that, and depending which side you want to go to and defend it, you can usually find some stairs and that to take you onto the roof. And when you are on the roof, I'm quite sure a lot of you'll know this. This junkyard has this, so you can run up this little mat, and once you are in there, you can actually snipe it from the windows and that. We will go back there and show you some gameplay of it there. So yeah, a lot of people do become specialists on this map because it is quite a snipery map. A lot of people do try sniper here. But yeah, basically being on the roof is probably the best. I won't try be a jump trooper on this one because you're quite in the open sometimes on the roof, since other people can get there. So don't be a jump trooper if you do get the points. So yeah, that's it for this map. Let's move on. But before we do go though, guys, here is what you can get, some of the views and that you can get from these windows and that. You can get down there, so it is really good. So yeah, try it out for yourselves. Let's move on now. Hi guys, and welcome back to now we are on Jakku. This is quite an annoying map. I don't like it because you can get sniped so easy. There's that many spaces. But it is probably best to be a sniper there, even though there is lots of them about. Doesn't matter where you aim and that, you can always see some people about. And someone's always trying to get you, like over there, some geezer was around there. Yeah, what I tend to do is try stay behind here. I think a lot of people do this. Or what I actually do if that doesn't work is try stay up here maybe, because they're expecting you to be a bit further up, so they're aiming up there and you can't really see them when she's zoomed in. Or you can do an alternative. What I try and do sometimes is put this on, infiltration, and you can put some other star cards on what it'll work better with. Put your shield on and you can walk around whacking them and they won't even realise. There is a star card where you go invisible on their map, and that's one what I tend to put on, but I don't have it on. So yeah, that's some snipe places, but once you actually do come inside though, I try stay around here, this area, because you can get a clear shot of the door, and then you are protected yourself to like roll in. So yeah, you can't really get done by grenades. Some grenades can get quite far, but yeah, this is Jakku, and on to the next map. Okay guys, here we are on Yavin 4. This one's quite hard, not my favourite map at the beginning stage. I would say the beginning stage is the hardest one to actually sniper at. So yeah, I'll show you some little places I usually use to sniper. I always usually go for the left one, because the left one seems to be the one no one seems to go to. Or not many, at least. And yeah, but the thing is though, while you are sniping, sometimes it's best to try and go around them, because you can just be beaten quite quickly by them with their guns. So yeah, try go around them in fact. But of course it's up to you which one you go to. And when you get to a window sometimes, once you've actually made it like this far, try jump out the window and hide in the corners and that. You can hide behind things like trees and that, like you usually do. All sorts, and put on your shield. Usually it's probably best to hide in the corners whenever you jump through things. People don't look there and it's usually the best place because it's usually right opposite the thing you are trying to defend or attack. So yeah, that's probably the best thing, and then just try and roll and hide behind things a bit more and keep your distance, I'd say. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Yavin 4 on that. But another little thing is try to stick with your team and that, because usually when you stick with your team you get more battle points, but as well they usually try and keep you alive. So yeah, let's move on to the next map. Hi guys, we are on Takodana here. Yeah, so let's show you some sniper lasers. This one, I prefer being an assault on this one because it's best to throw grenades in. They usually have the best variation of grenades in. So yeah, we will show it to you at some places. It's probably best not to go too far like that Heavy was trying to do. And you can also peek in through them parts and that, but a lot of people do seem to come around it once you are defending or attacking. Doesn't really matter. And as you go through, there isn't many places. It's probably best to stand on rocks and hills and try keep your distance if you are going to sniper. Probably best not to get a jump tube because you end up getting stuck in a lot of the trees. Somewhere like here is quite a good place to be stood. So yeah, you can see a few people go by, and you do have a good variation of grenades and that. You can get a few kills. So let's move on to our next map. Okay guys, here we are on Starkiller base. This is our last map, and then we have done every single map. Yeah, this is one of my favourite maps to do some snipering on, because you can literally get people from over here and that. As it's easy being the rebellion to sniper, but as stupid as it sounds, you can actually hide behind these flags. It does do some good protection sometimes, hide over there and that. But from people like that, you cannot hide. They run you over all the time and that. It is so annoying. But you do get a lot of battle points doing it though, so if you want some battle points in that one to try out heroes on it or a new upgrade, then do it. That's all I'll say. But yeah, that's why it's probably best to keep backwards. And then when you actually get into the main parts, just try and keep away, like basically like proper sniping and that. You just got to actually hard. But you can get some good views and that from it. And sometimes just walking about you can get some good views, as long as you keep an eye on where everyone is. So yeah, that was just like a few little tips about that one. It ain't really an amazing map or I do like it though, you know, actually being on this end. I do like it being on this and that, so yeah. And if you didn't realise there was a Han Solo thing going on, we'll show you how to get his costume in another video. His Hoth costume. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Just remember to keep backwards in that and stay out of sight, hidden. And there's also tunnels and that sometimes in here. So yeah, that's it guys. Only one last thing for us to say. We've been Three Masked Bandits. You've been awesome. Peace out.